Welcome back to Mr. Cloudbook channel. Today is the day 15 of the Kubernetes masterclass, and in this video I am going to explain about the replication controller and replica set and why we are not using the replication controller. Okay, so why everyone is moving to the replica set and everything we will talk about more in the detailed video, and I will explain in the simple way, and as well as we will see some demo also. So how we can write the replication controller and how we can write the replica set as well, and let's go into that video. Okay, so first I will talk about a little bit about the replication controller here. Let's go to the Kubernetes documentation and let's search for the replication controller. Okay, this is the one, and you can see that legacy means it's already deprecated, no one is using this one. And you can see that a replication controller ensures that the specified number of pod replicas are running at a one time. In another words, replication controller makes sure that a pod or a homogeneous set of pods is always up and available. Okay, how a replication controller works. Okay, so if there are too many pods, the replication controller terminates the extra pods. If there are a few, the replication controller start more pods. Okay, unlike manual created pods, the pods maintained by the replication controller are automatically replaced by if they are failed or deleted or terminated. So this is the example, but what I will do is I will explain in my own terms. Simply you can understand as a kid also. And a replication controller RC, in simple terms we can call it as the RC. Okay, you can see that in RC we can use this one. So is a Kubernetes object that ensures a specified number of pods or the replicas are running at all times. Okay, so if a pod crashes or are deleted, the replication controller is automatically creates a new pod to maintain the desired state. Okay, this is my toy box. Okay, so what I'll do, uh, I have one core toy. Okay, so what happens, I'm playing with this core. I mean, this one we can call it as the remote core maybe. So anything fine. So what happens after some days? Okay, after some days, uh core batteries died, and core also uh crashed to a wall and it's broken. So this is one case. And sometimes what children will do, children will do crying and throwing other objects because their favorite toy is gone, right? Throwing objects. So here, what happened? My car was crashed and I was not able to play the game. So first issue is here. So not able to play and looking for the same car and waiting always. So I don't know how to play and all those things because my favorite toy is gone, right? Here, this is what happened. So what my father will do? My father will go and buy three toys. Okay, with the same configuration, my father will buy three cars. Okay, car and everything, same colors and all. Okay, so what happens? Whenever one car fails, I can play with the other one, right? With the other one. Okay. So what happened here? So here this car is failed. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We can say this. This is done. Okay. This is deleted. One car is gone. So what I'll do, I will play with these two toys. Okay. So I don't have to worry about the playing time and I don't need to cry again. So what my father will do, he will buy the one more car. And in the meanwhile, what I will do, I will play with these other cars. Okay. If this one is gone, okay, let's delete this one. Okay. So this one is gone. So what my father will do is he will buy another car. Okay. So he will buy another car with the same configuration. This is how replication controller works. Okay, like if your configuration doesn't have any kind of multiple pods, your application will crash. Okay, so what this replication controller will do is, so it will take care of your pods. Okay, if one pod is down, okay, let's delete it. If this pod is down, what it will do is it will again create a new pod with the same configuration. Okay, that is how your replication controller will work. Okay, so this is the same thing, it's explained here. Let's go here and let me create one more directory. First, in the simple words, I'll explain rc.yaml, replication controller.yaml. Okay, let's write the rc.yaml API. See, should be capital version. So API version we don't know. Let's come here. So kubectl explain replication controller. So version is v1. Just copy it. Sorry, here. Give the space and the kind. We have the kind as the replication controller from here. Okay, copy it and here paste it. So metadata name. You can call it as one replica RC. Okay, we can call it as a simple RC and spec. We don't need to add labels for the replica controller. Okay, replication controller. But in the spec, what we have to do is we have to add the some configurations inside there. First, we need the template. Okay, template. Remember, sorry, template spelling should be correct. Okay. So inside template, what we have to do is we have to write this one. This is the pod.yml, right? So what you have to do is we have to copy this. Okay, just copy it and come here and paste it here. So let's align it properly. So here I have the RC and everything template. So you have to just copy it from metadata, same as your pod configuration. Okay. So you have to copy this and you don't need to copy this from your pod, okay, for your application controller. So all you have to do is copy it from here, from metadata to name. So under template, you have to add this, okay, like this. And here we have to add the labels, okay, labels. So what I will use is app nginx, okay, env production. You can call it as the staging, okay. So, okay, this is done. But how we have to tell, okay, which replica controller you want, which label you want, like that, right? In order to create the replication controller, we have to give another component here. You can see that we have the API version, kind, metadata, and spec. Okay, so here, and you can see that we added the template, metadata, labels. These are all comes from the our pod section, right? This is completely your pod section. Okay, you don't need to write the pods also for now. So, but we need to add these, okay, replicas and how many replicas you want for your controller. Okay, let's come here. What I'll do is I will use replicas colon 3 or 5, anything 5, and here we have to write the labels. Okay, and you can see that selector, label selector I already explained yesterday's video. What I will do is I will just use selector what we have to use app equals to nginx. Okay, so this selector what it will do is it will search for the this environment label. That's why we added inside your pod template. Okay, this is a pod template. We added the label as app nginx. So this selector will check this label. Okay, this should be match. Okay, so what I'll do if I create one and here I gave this nginx and nginx one, what will happen? Let's see. Let's copy this file and I will create vi1.yml rc.yml anything. So I will save and exit. Okay, let me save a 1.yml to rc.yml. Why again confusion? Yep, ls. Okay, rc.yml. So what I'll do is I will apply it. kubectl apply -f rc.yml. And you can see that error from the server, bad request, error when creating rc.yml, replication controller in version v cannot be handled a replication controller, strict decoding error, unknown field, spec template, replicas, unknown field, this one. These two fields are unknown. Okay, because I was writing inside the pod. This field is wrong. Okay, sorry for that one. So they should match this line. Okay, this template line should match the replicas. Okay, I wrote in the our pod specification. That's why let's copy it again. Okay, what I'll do, I will remove the rc.yml, vi rc.yml again and paste it and come out of it, and I will just use same kubectl apply. And here you can see that replication controller RC is invalid, spec dot template meta dot labels invalid value. Okay, So here app is equals to nginx1 in env equals to staging, but selector is not matched. You can see that selector does not match the template labels. Okay, it's okay. What happens? This selector label should definitely match this pod label. Okay, so if it's not matched, so it won't create that particular replication controller also. Okay, let me remove this. Okay, save it. What I will do, I will remove it from here via rc.yaml. What I will do is you can just add this one also, or you can directly come here. Let's see. I will give env equals to staging. Okay, escape shift colon wq. Okay, let's try to apply it now. Okay, kubectl apply rc.yaml. Okay, since I have another env staging is label added to that particular pod. Okay, that's why what I did, I'll give env as a staging there. Okay, I just removed this one. Okay, let me comment it, and you can just use this one also, like one, and again you need to give one here. Okay, if you are not giving one, it should be matched, both should be matched. Okay, so here kubectl get pods now. Okay, we can see that now what happened, it's created the rc here. Okay, let me remove my old pods that are running. Okay, so here I gave the name as rc, right? That's why it will create the name with the rc. Okay, here you can see that it's created the three replicas, right? Because I gave the three replicas here. Okay, that's why it's creating the three replicas. Okay, so let's delete one replica. I want to delete this one. What I will do is kubectl delete pod, and that one hyphen force. Okay, that is deleted. If I see again, it will create another one. See, 2 seconds ago. Okay, let me delete this one. Okay, this one. What I'll do, I'll just copy that pod. Okay, again see it. We have 14 seconds pod. That one I will delete that one. Okay, and let's paste it here. So remember this name. See, KJ8 RC 14 seconds. If I delete it, so what replication controller will do is, so it will create the new pod again. You can see that it's automatically creates the new pod. Okay, so whenever you delete, okay, kubectl get rc. This is the command for the replication controller. So we have only one rc as for now. So here we need the three replicas. Okay, we desired, I mean, like I want only three replicas. That's why it's having three, and current how many running? Three. How many are ready? Three. Okay, if you delete this one, okay, kubectl delete rc. Okay, rc. Okay, replication control is deleted. If you see now pods, see, because whenever the rc, I mean replication controller is deleted, then only pods will be deleted. If whenever the pod is deleting, replication controller will do, it will recreate that particular failed pods or deleted pods again. Okay, so that is the main concept here. We need to understand about the rc. Okay, let's apply. So I just created, and let's see the pods again, and you can see that it's created the three pods, right? So the main default for this replication controller is this will support is equals to, double equals to, and not equal. These three only it will support, and this will not support the in, not in, and exists. Okay, this is the main default for the replication controllers. That's why it's deprecated, and we got the new replication controller, which is called the replica set. Okay, if we want to talk about the replication controller is, it will self-healing, replaces the failed or terminated pods automatically. Replication controller desired state, it ensures always. So if I make it to 4, okay, so it will create the 4 replicas always. So if I want to 4 pods always needs to be run, it will take care of it, and it should make sure that all the 4 pods should be running. Okay, so it will take care of that, ensures always the desired state is running. Okay, label selector uses the simple label selectors, okay, to identify the pods to which is manages. Okay, let's talk about the replica set. And the replica set is the newer and more advanced version of the replication controller. It provides the same functionality. Okay, remember that it provides the same functionality, but with more flexibility in labels and label selectors and better support for the rolling updates. And it is widely used in the Kubernetes deployments. Okay, so the replication controller, we will talk about the differences also one by one. Okay, let's save it here. So what I will do is I will create one more file rc.rs. Okay, replication. What I'll do, I'll just same thing, just copy it and paste it here. So instead of replication controller, what we have to use is kubectl explain replica set. Okay, so we have to use this one as the kind, copy it. So instead of replication controller, we have to use the replica set and app version. Remember that here we have the group. Okay, that's why you have to use the apps slash v1. So this is the correct way, and here you can call it as the rs. Okay, and you can call it as any name here, pod 1, pod 2, anything, that is up to you. Let's change the env to production. Okay, these are same. Let me make it to 5, and what I'll do is I will delete the rc kubectl delete rc replication controller. Okay, it's deleted. Let's see the pods. Okay, okay, we don't have any pods, so we have this one now, right? This is same, pretty same, and this is the same thing. You can check this one also, replication controller and everything. If you want to understand more about the replication controller, just look into this one also. I will provide the link also. So replica set, let's go here, let's go inside. And replica set is a purpose to maintain the stable set of replica pods running at any given time. Usually, you define a deployment and let the deployment manage the replica sets automatically. So we will talk about the deployments in the next video. And how replica set works. Replica set is defined within the fields, including a selector that specify how to identify the pods. It can acquire a number of replicas, indicating that how many pods it should be maintaining, and pod template specifying the data of a new pod it should create to meet the number of replicas criteria, and replica set that fulfills the purpose by creating and deleting the pods as needed to reach the desired number. Okay, so when to use the replica set? This is the simple one. You can see that we can add this also metadata labels for your, that is fine. But here they added the new label here. See, match labels. Okay, it should definitely match this one. Okay, so match labels. Last time what we have in the RC. So we directly using the selector. Okay, what it will do is it will directly search for env equals to staging. Okay, so this will only search for this one. Okay, which is having the env staging. So here what we have to use is we have to use the match capital L labels colon. So inside this one we have to write the selector. Okay, remember that. So let me see again. Okay, you can see that match labels and tair equals to front end. This is also front end. Okay, so this is not needed for now. We can just use this one. Okay, what I'll do is I will just copy it from here. Okay, match labels, it will manage the env equals to staging. Okay, see, replicas equals to 5 I'm using vars.yaml. Let's see it will work or not. kubectl apply -f. Okay, rs.yaml. Okay, and you can see that here spec match labels is not working. I mean, I think there is an issue I wrote in this one. Okay, let's see what could be the issue I wrote. Match labels tair equals to front end selector. Yeah, replicas. Oh, inside the selector we have to write this one. Sorry, I wrote there other way, wrong way. Inside the selector we have to write the match labels. Okay, sorry for that one. Okay, here I have to write this one. Okay, that's the main thing. Let's copy it. These are pretty same. That's why I'm not explaining much, but it will support more than one labels. Okay, vars.yaml. Enter. Let's try to apply again. Okay, Another one is environment protection. Selector does not match template labels. Okay, here you can see that replica set rs is invalid. Spec template metadata labels invalid. Okay, map string app equals to nginx, environment is equals to production. So what I am using here, I am just want to show it here. Here I am using the env prod. Okay, so what I will do is I will make this one comment and I will uncomment this one. Okay, app equals to nginx. Okay, this matches now, right? Let's copy it and come here. Let's edit vi rs.yaml. What I will do, I'll just comment it and comment this one. Okay, you can just match the labels. Okay, whatever the labels here, you should match inside this particular selector field. Okay, for your application control. Copy it and let's apply again. Okay, so you can see that rs is created. kubectl get rs. So I needed 5 replicas and it's created the 5 and 5 are ready. Let's see. kubectl get pods. Okay, and you can see that 5 replicas is created, right? So this same works like the controller only, but we have to change the groups and version and kind in that particular YAML file. Okay, so kubectl delete pod. So you can delete any pod here. Okay, that is deleted. If you see, it will create again. You can see that 2 seconds ago. So remaining 4 are 35 seconds. Okay, so let's delete the multiple pods. Okay, let me delete. Okay, let's try to make fail 2 or more apps. Okay, what happens if I try to delete the 2 or more? Okay, let's delete hyphen force. Forcefully, I'm deleting this one. So let's see how it will work. Okay, I deleted some. Okay, I'll just use pods, and you can see that it's again recreates the pods. Okay, it will always maintains the desired state. Okay, replication controller and replica set. Oh, sorry, not this one. And here you can read more about the replica sets here. Let's clear the screen. CTL get pods. So we not created the pod right here, but we can get the pod in the YAML format by giving the kubectl get pod -o in the YAML format. I want to see. This is the YAML format for my. This is the version v1, and these are all created by the replication controller automatically. We don't need to create the pod again. Okay, replica set will take care of everything like labels, app nginx, prod, and you can see that containers, image, and everything will be taken care by the replica set. Okay, and you can see that if anything is down, it's automatically creates the new one. Okay, so what I will do is I will just try to update that one. Okay, vi rs.yaml. So I want to decrease to 3. Okay, replica sets. Let's do this one. kubectl apply -force -f rs.yaml. Enter. Okay, it's configured. If I see the pods now, it will only create the 3 and it will delete the other 2. Okay, let's describe it. Okay, kubectl describe rs and rs. Okay, and we'll get the everything here. Okay, you can see that it's deleted the 2 pods. Okay, and you can see that it will shows everything of your events. Okay, when it's created and when it's deleted like that. Okay, I want to update using the direct command. Okay, you can use this one kubectl scale rs. Okay, replica set replica replicas to 6. Okay, and you can see that get pods. Okay, see, it's automatically increasing the 3 pods. Okay, this is the one of the important question you will get in the exam. So if you want to reduce the replicas to 1, you can just add this kubectl scale rs, and what is the name of your replica set? I gave the rs, right? That's why I'm using. You can see it here. So rs I'm using. That's why I'm using the rs. Okay, and replicas to 1. I need only one replica, and you can see that it deletes the other remaining. Okay, but if I want to again scale up, I can just use the 3 and it will create the new pods. Okay, these are the simple command to scale up and scale down. And if you want to edit, you can edit it from here also. kubectl edit rs. Okay, here, and you can see that we have the replicas 3, right? Let me update it to 6 again. Okay, I'll just copy it and save it. Okay, it's again edited. You can see that replica set rs is edited. Okay, if you get pods again, and you can see that it's again creates the new pods. Okay, either you can edit directly file, or you can directly give this command to scale up and scale down the replica sets also. Some important key features of the replica set. Replica set, which is advanced level of the replication controller, which supports the set based selectors like in, not in, and exist, and which is the self healing, automatically replaces the failed pods and deleted pods. Okay, supports the rolling updates and rolling the deployments. Okay, so can be used to manage the pods declaratively through YAML format. Okay, so I hope you understand about the replication controller and replica set. Hope you understand this video. Thanks for watching the video and keep on supporting to Mr. Cloudbook channel.